Past exams MCQs on discrete random variable. MCQs here means multiple choice questions. I am going to solve 10 MCQs on discrete random variable. This is the first one. The discrete random variable x has the following probability distribution. This is the random variable x, and the values it takes are 0, 1, and 2. When x is 0, the probability is 1 on 8. When x is 1, the probability is 3 on 4. When x is 2, the probability is 1 on 8. Now, what is the variance of x? Is it A, 1 on 4, B, 13 on 8, C, 11 on 16, or D, 3 on 4? Now, let's find out. Variance of x can be calculated using the formula e of x squared minus e squared of x. E squared of x here means e of x all that squared. So to get the variance, we need to calculate e of x and we need to calculate e of x squared. Now, e of x can be calculated using the formula summation of x times the probability of x for all values of x. That means in this case, the values of x are from 0 to 2. That is summation from x equals to 0 to 2 of x times the probability of x. That is 0 times 1 over 8 plus 1 times 3 all over 4 plus 2 times 1 all over 8. 0 times 1 over 8 is 0. 1 times 3 over 4 is 3/4 plus 2 times 1 is 2. So this will be 2 over 8, which is the same like 3/4 plus 1/4. Since 2 here 1 time, 2 here 4 times, which is equals to 4 over 4. Since we are dealing with fractions with the same denominator, so we add the numerators. That's 3 plus 4 is 4. 4 and 4, that is 4 here 1, 4 here 1, which is 1. That means e of x is equals to 1. So we need to look for e of x squared. E of x squared can be gotten from the formula summation of x squared times the probability of x for all x. That means for this case, x ranges from 0 to 2. That is the summation from x equals to 0 to 2 of x squared times the probability of x equals to x. That means 0 squared times 1 over 8 plus 1 squared times 3 over 4 plus 2 squared times 1 over 8. 0 squared is 0 and 0 times 1 over 8 is 0. So here is 0. 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 3/4 is the same like 3/4. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 1 over 8 is the same like 4 over 8. Now, this is the same like 3/4 plus 2 over 4. Since 2 goes here 2 times, 2 goes here 4 times. Now, we're dealing again with fractions with the same denominator, so we add the numerators. So that is the same like 5 over 4. So it means e of x squared is equals to 5 over 4. Now, we need to calculate the variance. So, to calculate the variance, I will substitute these values in this formula. That is, var x will be equals to e of x squared, which is 5 on 4, minus e of x all squared, which is the same like 1 squared. Now, we have 5 on 4 minus 1. That is 5 minus 4 times 1 all over 4, which is equals to 1/4. So when we have a fraction and a whole number, to simplify, we always do cross multiplication. That's, we take the denominator, you multiply by the whole number, and then we make use of the sign between them. Now, var of x is 1/4. If you look at the options available here, we will see that the right answer is A, which is 1/4. 2. A discrete random variable x takes the values 1, 2, and 3 with probabilities 0.1, 0.6, and 0.3 respectively. The mean of x is A 2.00, B 2.25, C 1.12, D 2.20. So here we are required to calculate the mean of the random variable x. So to do this, we need to bring out a table with the random variable x and its corresponding probabilities. That is, when x is 1, the probability is 0.1. When x is 2, the probability is 0.6. When x is 3, the probability is 0.3. Respectively means that order is followed. That's the first value here correspond to the first here, the second correspond to this, the third correspond to this. You know, the mean of a discrete random variable is also the same as the expectation of that random variable. So to calculate the mean, we need to calculate the expectation of the random variable x. I know the expectation of the random variable x is gotten from the formula summation of x times the probability of x for all x. And in this case, we have the summation from x equals to 1 to x equals to 3 of x times the probability of x, which is 1 times 0.1 plus 2 times 0.6 plus 3 times 0.3. D is the right answer. Number 3. A random variable x is such that var x equals 4, var 2x minus 5 equals to A is 3, B 16, C 8, D 11. Let's find out. You know, from the properties of variance, var ax minus b is the same like var ax plus var b. That means here the negative sign turns to plus. But if it was a positive sign here, it will remain positive. But when it's negative, it turns to plus. But also from the properties of variance, var ax is also the same like a squared var x, and var b is 0. That means var ax minus b is the same like a squared var x. Here x is the random variable, a and b are any constants. So the variance of a constant is always 0. That is, the variance of any number is always 0. Like for example, var 2 is 0, var 3 is 0, and so on. So let's apply this formula in this case. That means var 2x minus 5 is the same like 2 squared var x. Since var 5 is 0, since 5 is a constant, so following this formula here, our a is 2, so I have to square 2 as a is squared in this formula. And we have been told that var x is equals to 4, so it means 2 squared, which is 4, times var x, which is 4 from the equation. That is 4 times 4 is equals to 16. From the options, B is the correct answer. Number 4. A discrete random variable x takes the values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If the probability of x equals to 1 is equals to probability of x equals to 2 and is equals to 1 over 10, and the probability of x equals to 3 is equals to the probability of x equals to 4 is equals to the probability of x equals to 5, then the value of p of x equals to 4 is A 4 on 15, B 1 on 15, C 7 on 15, D 2 on 15. Here we are required to calculate the probability of x equals to 4. Now let us say the probability of x equals to 4 is equals to A, that is a value we don't know. Now let's bring out a table of the values of x and their corresponding probabilities as given in the equation. Thus, a table like this, I know the values of x are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as in the question. And for value x equals to 1, x equals to 2, their probability is given as 1 over 10. That means here we have 1 over 10 and here 1 over 10. For p of x equals to 3, p of x equals to 4, and p of x equals to 5, the probability is not known. So since I choose p of x equals to 4 to be a letter I don't know, let's say A, means that p of x equals to 3 is also the letter, p of x equals to 5 is also the letter A. So it means here will be A, and A here. You know, one of the conditions for a variable to be a discrete random variable is for the summation of all the probabilities of the random variable x to be equals to 1. That is, for x to be a discrete random variable here, it means summation from x equals to 1 to 5 of the probabilities of x should be equals to 1. If that's the case, it means 1 over 10, which is the probability of 1, plus 1 over 10 for 2, plus a plus a plus a should be equals to 1. So we are required to look for a. That means 1 over 10, which is the same like 2 over 10, plus 3a is equals to 1. That means 3a is equals to 1 minus 2 over 10. That is 1 minus 2 over 10 is the same like 10 times 1 minus 2, which is 8 on 10. That is 3a is equals to 8 on 10. So to make a the subject of the formula, I need to divide both sides by 3. That is 3 here all over 3 here. 3 here cancel, I have a. And you see 8 on 10 divided by 3 is the same like 8 on 10. I invert the denominator times 1 on 3. 8 times 1 is 8. 3 times 10 is 30. That means a is equals to 8 over 30. 8 over 30 can still be simplified. That is 2 here 4 times, 2 here 15 times. That means a is equals to 4 over 15. So it means the probability of x equals to 4, it is 4 over 15. If you look at the options, A is the correct answer, which is 4 over 15. Number 5. A discrete random variable x has probability mass function f, where f of x is equals to q of x minus 1 for x equals to 2, 3, 4, and f of x equals to 0 otherwise. The value of the constant k is, it can be a 1 over 6, b 1 over 2, c 1 over 3, d 1 over 4. Let's find out. You know, a probability mass function f of x is a step function. That is a function with pieces, and they said one of the pieces is k into x minus 1 for x equals to 2, 3 and 4, and they said f of x is equals to 0 otherwise. Otherwise means that if x is not 2, not 3, not 4, it means f of x will be 0. That means if x is 5, is 10, is 0, the value of f of x will be 0. So this is the first step to solve this question. The second step, we will bring out a table with the values of x and the corresponding values of f of x. That's a table like this, where here we have 2, 3 and 4 as given in the equation. Now f of 2 is equals to k into 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. That's k times 1 is k. F of 3 is equals to k into 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. K times 2 is 2k. F of 4 is equals to k into 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. That means f of 4 is 3k. So it means here we have k, and here 2k, and here 3k. So as from the question, we are required to find the value of the constant k. You know, from the question, x is said to be a discrete random variable. For x to be a discrete random variable, it means the summation of all x of f of x should be equals to 1. That is, the summation from x equals to 2 to 3 of all the f of x should be equals to 1. That means k plus 2k plus 3k should be equals to 1. That is, k plus 2k is 3k, 3k plus 3k is 6k is equals to 1. Now I divide both sides by 6, that's 6 here 1, 6 here 1. So it means k is equals to 1 on 6. From the options, the letter with the value 1 on 6 is A. So it means this is the correct answer.